So from your college experience, you learn a lot, when you're part of a team,
Yep.
uh, and things of that nature, and you learn about stars and what they bring to the table. What is the stuff like that taught you about looking for founders, right?
Yeah, I mean, I will say when I first went into the workforce after college, when before I was even an entrepreneur, I worked in sales, and you'd always hear these sales managers trying to find people that were former athletes. And I didn't really realize it at the time. I don't know why are people like that. They're the athletes. Oh, he's an athlete. He's going to be, out there working hard. And there's something to it, man. There is really something to that. If you played a sport in college, now if you quit your freshman year because it was too tough, that don't count, man. That don't count. All right.
Yeah.
I'm talking people that stuck it out and worked their rear ends off and were able to get a college degree while fulfilling the rigor of whatever their sport is. And it doesn't have to be just football. And I'm a little biased towards football. And I think it's even worse because football, you get when you leave that practice field, you're sore and get the crap kicked out of you. But throw in any sport, girls softball, tennis, whatever the heck it is. If you're able to go graduate from a 4-year university and fulfill the requirements of being on that team at the same time, not to mention if you're at some of the more prestigious academic universities, like I was at Notre Dame, and then I actually finished at Northwestern University. You're in the classroom competing against former valedictorians of high school. You're out there competing against the best of the best in that classroom, and you might not have had the grades without football to get into that school. So in that classroom, you're already competing, you're already fighting above your belt, if you will. And then on top of it, you're going to football practice 30 hours a week that they don't have to do. All right. So you're able to pull this off at an institution like that. I think it speaks volumes. So whenever I see an entrepreneur that did that, I'm invested with this woman that played volleyball at Columbia University in the Ivy League. Smart, very intelligent. I don't know if she would have got into Columbia in the Ivy League without volleyball. She probably would have gotten somewhere good though, like a UCLA or something of that nature. But she gets into Columbia, played volleyball. Okay, here she is as this 32-year-old woman. I'm listening to her talk. I go, you know what? She believes in her product. She knows what she's talking about. She's got the brains, and I already know she has the heart in her, at least, to take this to the next level. And that's the prototype of what I'm looking for out there.